Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, I am joined with Zoe. Obviously it's been like a month since I've actually uploaded a video, so I apologise about that. Basically we've been working and it's been a bit manic, so here we are with another video eventually. So I thought I'd, start with a girl talk. So yeah, here we are together, Hi.
Link in the description.
It is. Okay, I think all these questions are from people that I asked on Instagram, but I can't really remember because I did it so long ago and planned this video for like August, so there we go. So yeah, we'll see what happens. These are just some random questions, so we'll see if we actually know the answers. Okay, first question. How did we meet? The nursery, wasn't it?
Nursery, yeah.
We've known each other literally our whole lives pretty much, so there we go.
Pretty much since birth, basically.
Yeah. What is it like to have a best friend / sister?
I mean,
pretty decent to be honest.
It's alright,
It's alright, I guess.
Has its moments. No, I think having a friendship this close, because we tell people how close we actually are, and the fact we've been friends for so many years, and then they're like, oh, I wish I was like that with my best friend.
Yeah.
And all that, no one will ever truly understand how close we actually are. It's ridiculous. But yeah, we have the best friendship in the world, and I don't care what you say, because ours is better than yours, so.
If you died tomorrow, what would be your greatest accomplishment?
A bit morbid. Bloody hell.
I think mine would be just actually getting to this point, or my Eagle Award. That's probably about it. I've not really done anything
Mine's
exciting.
probably just getting my dream job of being a ride / high ropes operator and hitting 1,000 subscribers.
How do you know when you're in love?
You just do.
Yeah.
That's a really hard one. But I don't know. You're better at answering this than me.
The thing is, I actually don't know, because
there doesn't come a point where you're like, I love you.
Yeah, it's always a thing. It's always going to be there. No matter what, if you're going to love that person, you're going to love that person.
Yeah.
And
you could love them for, a month, or you could love them for however many years.
Exactly. It's not, when you meet that person, you don't really go, oh, do I not? It's always, even if you don't say it or think it, you'll definitely do.
Yeah, you'll never question it.
Yeah.
You'll just,
by the way,
I love you. But yeah, I don't know. That's a hard one. You just know.
Yeah.
There isn't a switch. It just happens. And there is a day where you're like, oh my god, I actually do love you, and you can actually admit that you love that person.
Yeah.
I think you don't realise that you love someone until you have to say it out loud, or until you might lose them or something.
Yeah. The next one is, are relationships meant to last forever? Well, going by ours, well, my previous and yours in general.
Yeah. The one relationship that I've had.
Yeah. Yeah, it's relationships don't last forever. Not all of them do.
No.
And not all of them are meant to. I'd like to think, fingers crossed, that my relationship that I'm in at the minute is going to last forever. However, I was in relationships before that. Zoe was in relationships. they don't last, you know? They're not meant to. People are there for a certain amount of time in your life to, like, make your life good or bad or learn from it or whatever. It's not always a gonna last thing. And I think a lot of people will agree with me in the sense of they're not always meant to. They're not meant to last. And if they did, then it would be bad. So that's that.
Yeah. But I think, like, the right relationship will last.
Like, if you're meant to be with that person, you're meant to be with that person. That's that. Without a doubt.
The universe will put you together.
Yeah, no matter what
and you'll
happens.
be together forever.
Yeah. Do you think it's okay to have sex with someone when you're not in a relationship with them?
Well, yeah, because, yeah, it's just, sex is just such like a normal thing now, isn't it? Like,
I mean, I'd be very hypocritical if I was to say no to this.
Yeah.
Because, you know, yeah,
it's happened.
Yeah.
So, but no, like, no, because people have, like, one-night stands and...
It's become the norm, isn't it?
Yeah, you might have sex with someone that will become your boyfriend soon, or whatever. So, I don't know. I can't really answer this question, but I don't see a problem with it. As long as you're not sort of...
If you're not forced into it, it's not like a thing that, like, if you know for a while that person's gonna, like, stop spreading your nudes or some random shit like that.
You need to trust that person.
Yeah, you've got to have some form of connection in that sense to actually be able to do that kind of thing, let alone, you know, anything else. Do you feel nervous about talking about periods to boys or anyone, in fact?
Absolutely not. I'm so open about my period.
Like, I'm pretty open about everything, to be fair. Like, just...
but like stuff like that, it's just normal.
Yeah, everyone. Like, well, not everyone.
Like all girls have to go through it. Like, it's just
a thing.
Like, yeah, it's like it's not very nice.
Yeah, but
like,
and
when it really, one of my like biggest pet peeves is when people get like, and mainly it's like mainly boys, like when they get annoyed that you talk about periods and stuff like that, and I'm just like, but it's a normal thing that happens to us. Yeah. Like, I don't see the problem with talking about it.
Same thing with, like, when girls are like, oh, I don't shit.
It's like, oh my god, that is an absolute lie. If you don't shit, please get to a doctor.
Yeah, you are seriously ill if you are not.
Like, it's just normal.
Yeah.
I hate it when boys are like, ew, like, don't talk about period and whatever.
I'm not being funny, but I don't want to go through it either. But,
literally. You know. Like, boys don't even have to go through it.
Yeah.
They don't understand the pain and the suffering and the annoyance of periods. And, yeah, just whatever.
That's that.
That is that on that.
How often do you fall out and how long does it take for you to make friends again?
We don't really fall out.
No.
We kind of just
went through a stage. We went through a stage where we were like getting annoyed at each other all the time.
Yeah.
Like when we were getting, I guess it's that growing up thing and changing kind of thing, and like things changing and circumstances are changing, and so we were all changing.
Yeah.
So I think we went through a stage of where we, like, not argued, but had a discussion in that sense quite a lot, and quite recent, like what would I say?
I don't know.
Like, just quite a lot. We went through a stage where we were going on and off with each other quite a lot, but we would never like fully fall out. We'd never like spend a long period of time without talking to each other. I don't think we've ever really like fallen out properly. Maybe like once or twice.
Maybe once or twice in like secondary school.
Yeah, but as I say, that's like, because we were growing up and things were changing.
And school is school. Drama always happens in school.
Exactly.
Like, we get annoyed at each other and like we have disagreements and stuff. like we just talk it out.
Yeah, and then
sometimes
a lot of stuff we'll just brush over anyway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of it is like your opinion. And so
Yeah.
it's just like, well, you think this and I think that. Well, that's that.
Yeah.
You can't really do anything about that.
That's it, that's done. And like, we're a lot more like grown up now, so like, and we know that we can't live without each other.
Yeah.
So like, I don't want to fall out. And if we do something that annoys the other person, just say that it's annoyed us.
Yeah.
Laugh about it and then move on. Like, it's not.
I think that's been our biggest thing about because we're now grown up, we'll actually just tell each other.
Yeah.
Whereas when we were going through that stage of or changing and whatever, we'd kind of not say anything, and it would then annoy us, and then it would
kind of like
arguments.
build up and build up and build up, and then we'd have like just massive arguments.
But we're all right now.
Shit happens, but we brushed off, and I'm so overtired. And we move on, and we say we love each other because that is the truth. And
when coronavirus doesn't happen, we'll give each other a cuddle. But there you go.
But yeah, that is. Yeah, that's that. I could ramble on about this all day, but yeah.
Right, let's move on. What's the most important quality in a friend? Knowing you can trust them.
Yeah, I was going to say trust.
Because if you can't trust them and they're just going to blab about it to some random people that you don't even know, you can't really do that. It's not going to work.
It's not a friendship because you can't tell the other person anything.
And if that person's just going to turn around and just talk behind your back and be like, yeah, it's not going to work.
No.
That's that.
I don't just trust and I don't know if there's like a word for it, but just like actually being there for you.
Like supportive.
Yeah, supportive, yeah. Like, because that is no, like, it's a bit shit if you're going...
Smashing. What the hell?
Oh no! It's a bit shit, like, if you're going through a hard time and then you think that you can rely on your best friend, but then turns out that you actually can't, and like they aren't there for you and they aren't supportive and whatever. So yeah, I think just trust and support and like having a laugh with them as well.
That's what I was going to say.
Having like a similar sense of humour.
Yeah.
So,
similar interests as well.
Yeah. You don't have to be like exactly the same. You don't have to have every single thing in common. But just, I think also taking an interest in the other person's interests as well.
Well, it's like when you first were like, oh, I like theme parks, and I was like, oh, what the hell? And now I'm like, way, let's go to theme park.
You're literally, you've got a season pass for Pleasure Beach, for fuck's sake. Like, and it's like me with like theatre stuff. Like,
it's like, yeah, you don't enjoy it, but
no, I do enjoy some of it though.
Yeah, but like you don't enjoy it the way that I enjoy it.
No.
But like you're still coming to see my shows.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. Third battery. Let's do this. Would you ever secretly date my ex?
Absolutely not.
Wow. I love
No, I didn't even think about who your ex was then. I just thought of like
just in general.
Why would you do that to you?
Yeah.
To just not even your best friend, just a friend. Like you just
wouldn't.
You just don't do that.
You just wouldn't.
Would you date my ex?
Oh yeah, I never answered the question. No, I wouldn't. I agree with everything that you just said.
Would you date him? Would you, if you weren't with Dom and I didn't date that person, would you look at him and think, oh yeah, I like a bit of you?
What, your actual ex?
Yeah.
No.
Friend.
Have you ever stolen anything of mine? I'm sure there's been a few things of like...
Probably even like a pen.
Yeah, that's literally what I was going to say.
Or like, I've never like...
I don't think there's
properly
anything.
Stolen anything. May have borrowed things and not given them back.
Permanently on loan. Yeah. How about shut the fuck up? Sorry, there's like really annoying kids on our street, which is why I really want to move, but there we go. Would you be pissed off if I didn't ask you to be my bridesmaid? Yeah. I think I'd be pretty pissed off, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Because all this time we've gone without friends, and you're going to be my only bridesmaid anyway, so
Yeah.
if I didn't ask you to be my bridesmaid, I wouldn't have any bridesmaids. Wow, that's that boring.
That's how much I don't like weddings.
Have you ever thought about ending our friendship?
Yeah, maybe
I was
back in
going to say,
like...
I think when we were going through our stages of changing and whatever,
So like
probably
2018 time.
was it?
Do you not think? I think 2018 for
Yeah.
our friendship was like toxic.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I agree.
We were constantly arguing. But I think I may have like, not recently, but like back in those days, I think I thought about it, but I knew it would never happen.
I was the
Like,
same.
we always just gravitate back towards each other.
What would you do if I said I was pregnant? I'm not. Just to clarify, I'm definitely not. I can say that because I'm on period. There we go.
If you were like at the age where you wanted to be pregnant and whatever, I'd be like really happy for you and stuff, obviously. But if you told me now, I'd be a bit shocked.
You'd be like, really?
Yeah. I'm like, does your bank account say you can be pregnant? Or like, but I don't know. It depends on like the circumstances and like.
If I was like in our own house, we bought our own house, we were married, we'd had like what, a year or so where we'd been like happily living by ourselves as a married couple, and we were like, yeah, we're ready, and you knew that, and I said that, and I'd be like, by the way.
I'd legit throw like a party or something, like surprise baby shower or something. I'd be so happy.
Cool, good to know.
How would you?
I was gonna say,
what would your reaction be for like if I told you like next week that I was pregnant?
I'd be like, how? Some
like,
sort of like
no relationship, not financially stable, still living with my parents, like
as you are.
Yeah, just as I am now. If I told you I was pregnant right now,
I'd be like, how the fuck have you managed that? Just unless you've gone to the doctors or the hospital, wherever you get a sperm donor from, I'd be like, who and why and what? How? I am really boring you today.
No, you're not. I'm so tired. I don't understand that, how people say, like, you know when you yawn and like you're around someone, they're like, oh, am I boring you? Like, no,
I don't get that.
I
don't get it. I say it, but I don't get it.
I say things I don't get all the time. But like, I don't get that. Like, you're not boring me. It's just, if you were boring
tired,
me,
okay?
like,
I'm just tired.
If I'm bored, I don't yawn.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? It's just, that's weird. But yeah, that was a completely different thing. But yeah, it'd be a bit weird if I was pregnant right now. But yeah.
Have you ever shaved down there? Can't do without, to be honest. I can't not.
I started shaving down there because you started shaving down there.
I was going to say that. I remember like the first conversation that we had, like when I was like, oh, guess what I've done today? And it was like such an achievement because that was like becoming like, that was one of our changing things, wasn't it? Like doing that kind of thing. And then like you were like, oh, I'll just try that. And like ever since I tried it, like the first time I tried it, I was literally like, I'm literally doing this for a boy. This is ridiculous. Why am I doing this? I hated it because it was like that thing of where it slightly grew back and it was like leaving marks all over the place, and I was cutting myself and like it was spiky. It was just like, oh. But now I'm like, no, get rid of the hair. I can't be arsed with you anymore.
I just do it. But it's a nice feeling.
It is.
Like, It grows back so quickly.
Yes, oh
like,
my god.
I don't really see the point because it just grows back so quickly, but it's just, I don't know, it's just a nice feeling.
Keeping it maintained.
Yeah. But if you don't shave down there, that is not a problem.
Yeah.
It literally...
It's just whatever you feel like, isn't it? It's again an opinion.
It took me ages to shave down there.
Yeah. How do you ask your mum to get you a thong?
You don't. You just get it yourself. What's the need?
I think I stole one of my mum's thongs. I think. And I was like, I tried it, but because obviously she was like bigger than me, because obviously I wasn't actually that old in that sense. Like, I found it really weird, and so I just went back to normal until I got to an age where I was like actually thinking about it, and like I'm fairly sure that it was bought for me. Yeah, by people who shan't be named. Yeah, and like I think that kind of was a bit like, I hated it. I'm not gonna lie, I hated it because of the thing of the fact that it was almost a forced thing and the reasons as to why. But then when I actually started buying them for myself and I went for the style that I liked and the comfort that I liked, I think I was alright. And now I don't like wearing normal underwear. And now, so when I'm on my period and I've got to wear normal underwear, I hate it. Okay, there you go. I don't know how you feel about that.
I'm the same though. Like, I've only started wearing thongs this year, like within the past few months.
Well, it's only really because I
stole a thong from her.
Yeah.
Because I was like, it started off with buying some... I got into a video, I'm like saying this on the internet. It started off by like buying some like just lacy, kind of nice underwear from Primark. I was like, oh, this is quite nice. It's just like, it's not a thong or anything, it's just like normal underwear.
Yeah, but they had like the lace edges, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. And then I think you gave me a thong. And I tried it and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
No way. And then I just went back to like my normal lacy underwear. And then I think I don't know, I just like, I wanted to get into thongs.
You want to try something?
I just wanted some like sexy underwear just for myself, just to like feel good. And then so I stole some more underwear from Kaya. And then I don't know, I just like loved it. I think because I found like my style.
Yeah.
And I found the ones that I actually like. And like they are so comfy. And like I love them now. I want to get more. And like I have like sort of old underwear. I call that like my period underwear.
Yeah, it's
and I hate it so much. Like it's I don't know. I just something about like wearing a thong. It just
feels a bit more like, oh.
Yeah, and it's just there. Like you don't get a wedgie with them.
Which is really ironic because that's what it is.
That's why I've never wanted to wear thongs until like now. Because I was like, I don't want the feeling of it going up my arse. I hate it. But you don't feel it. Like it just feels like there's nothing there. And sometimes when I go to the toilet, I forget that I'm wearing underwear. Like I put my trousers on. I'm like, oh hello. Like, what isn't nice is coming on your period whilst wearing a thong.
Yeah.
And that really annoys me because that was the thong that you gave me. It's like my favourite one. The one from Asda, like the stripy one. And now it's all like stained.
Oh,
that's not very nice, no. But aside from that, it's great. And they're cheap as well, they're so cheap. But yeah, to answer the question, I don't know, why do you have to consult your mum about wearing?
I don't actually remember. Well, me and my mum are quite open with each other anyway, so I don't really know whether we actually spoke about it. And I think if we did, it was probably more like what kind of styles there are and like what kind of thing there is. I don't really know, to be honest.
It just happens.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to wear a thong, then just go out and buy one yourself, rather than having to ask your mum. Just ask. I'd rather, like, it would be better if you asked a close friend,
or like
not
a sister or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on, like, you and, like, the sort of person you are and stuff.
What do you do if you lose your tampon string?
I've never worn a tampon, so I don't know.
This has happened to me before, where like I've been wearing a tampon, and you know the fact that it's just got a string on the bottom. I've pulled it out, and the strings just come out instead of the actual tampon, because the strings just come out of the tampon, so it's just been wedged up there. So you literally just have to be like. Get your fingers right in there, it's gross. So yeah, that's what you do. That's
good demonstration.
Thanks. If people around you are smoking and doing drugs, do you join in to look cool?
No.
Absolutely not. I move away from people that are smoking and doing drugs.
We hate it.
I've got really big, like...
I don't know, it's not like, if you're doing drugs and smoking and not causing any trouble.
Yeah, if you're doing it for like health reasons or because you're anxious or something like that. Like,
if you're doing it for yourself and not trying to peer pressure anyone else into it, and you're not smoking around like a big group of people and whatever.
If you're not smoking around me, you're all good.
Like, I don't actually think there's a problem with that. It's when people do it so openly
and try and be like, oh, you can have one, you can have one.
Yeah,
it's like, no.
Just no, like I don't know. The thought of like smoke going into my body, I hate that. Like, I hate it even when I'm just walking past someone that's smoking, I try and get as far away from them as possible. Like, I hate it so much.
It's like even vaping as well. That's still, it's just a massive cloud for no reason. Like, just go over it. We'll get it, okay?
I think because we don't come from that like background. We don't do any of that.
Well, you say that, but like, there's quite a few members of my family that actually smoke.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. So I don't really know why I've got this hatred for it, but there we go. I just have. I just have a really big hatred for it, and it genuinely makes me angry.
Why does smoking exist?
Literally, it's like there's no real reason for it.
Like, do you ever see on like cigarette packets and stuff? The cigarette packet is trying to persuade people to stop smoking
because it's like this could cause cancer. It's like, you know,
or stop selling your products then.
Yeah.
Like,
but it's like vaping and stuff. You can drown from vaping because because it's steam. So if you're putting steam in your body, it just fills up your lungs. That's that. So that's fun, isn't it? Nice little morbid thought for you.
I associate smoking and doing drugs and stuff with like
bad people,
and bad people and like criminals and stuff. And that's not me saying like, oh, all people that smoke are criminals. Like, absolutely not. But I just have this hateful passion towards it. I would never go near it. I'd never try it. I'd never let myself be pressured into doing it and stuff. It's like when I was walking to Mackey's the other day through the park, someone literally this random guy just came up to me and was like, do you know where I can get some weed from?
Well, how?
And I was like,
do I look like a person who does weed? No.
Like, no, hun. Not my thing. I mean, he was quite a nice person, to be fair.
That's the thing.
He was quite polite, but...
Yeah, like, some of them are actually doing it because they need it for, like, medical reasons.
Yeah.
And, like, I get that. I mean, I don't, but I do, but...
Yeah. It just really took me back. I just, you know,
just feel
on the evening stroll to Mackey's, and then I get asked if I know anywhere that sort of sells... If I know anywhere or anyone that sells weed, and I'm just like... No.
You just wouldn't. You just wouldn't.
Literally.
Have you ever sent nudes?
No.
I have.
But again, like, there's nothing wrong with that if you trust that person.
Yeah.
And you're not like cheating on.
That's the
anyone.
thing. It's only ever been with whoever I've been with.
I know I have sent a nude of someone to you.
Yeah, but that's not.
To each other all the time.
Yeah, but it's not as in like, not.
I've never sent a nude to a boy.
Yeah, it's not, never been to like, to get the attraction in that sense.
Yeah. And I don't think I would ever send a nude to a boy.
Unless you were like
Unless I
already
was
with them.
in a relationship.
Yeah, if you knew them and you were like
Yeah.
really trusting of them, then yeah.
I think the most I've ever sent of myself is like my shoulder to a boy, and that's it.
I used to do the trick of like doing like my leg there because it looks like your ass.
Oh yeah! Oh my god, that's so good.
Trick for you guys out there. Right, I'm ending this video on a bit of a weird and kind of sad note, but there we go. Is it bad to get sad for no reason?
No.
Not at all. If you want to be sad, be sad.
Literally.
Like,
you can't control how you feel.
no. I get days where I'm just feeling like really down and just sad.
Yeah.
But that's what happens. That's life, unfortunately. So, yeah.
It's like when I just like sometimes when I just go home, I just feel sad for no reason.
But it's like if I've been doing something during the day and I come
Yeah.
home and then we're just sat there and it's just a bit
Yeah,
like,
oh my god, I feel like that all the time. If I like go out to town or just it's not necessarily with like Aunt Towels and stuff, because I think I've been on such a high all day and I get back quite late and stuff. But if I just go to town or I come to yours and I come back home or something, I get home and I'm instantly just sad.
mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Just being at home, isn't it?
I think the thing is that you've got to try and, as much as it's hard, like just try and keep positive as much as you can.
Yeah.
And like if you can't be, then you can't be, and that's that. But I'm trying to be all like wise here. But yeah, that's basically it. You can't control how you feel. Just feel how you feel, and whoever is around you should respect that and, you know, support you with whatever you do. So don't feel bad the fact that you feel sad all the time. Because so yeah, there we go. That was the end of the questions. So thanks for being in my video.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Don't forget to subscribe because she's now on a lot of more subscribers than I am. What actually are you on?
280, I think. I'm getting close to 1,300. No. Oh, I don't know.
Something like that.
See, the problem is now is like I'm getting proper confused with these numbers.
Yeah.
Like,
anyway,
I don't know where I am.
Go and subscribe to her. The link is in the description. It's also on the end screen. I hope you enjoyed this video. We shall see you very, very soon for another video or vlog. Bye.
Bye.
I told them to subscribe to you, but I didn't tell them to subscribe to me, did I? I also didn't
subscribe to Kaya.
I also didn't even say my name. Like, if you're new here, actually, hi, I'm called Kaya. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like and comment and subscribe.
I haven't done that in ages. I haven't done that in so long in my videos. I get to the editing stage, I'm just like, forgot it again, didn't I? Like, and then when I go to film the next video, I never say it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You stole that from me anyway.
Yeah, I know. Bye.